So something quite major happened.
Oh, stop
when that
talking!
happens.
Oh, well, hello.
How?
Because the ADHD is destroying my small business.
Oh, well, hello.
You alright?
It is a lesser spotted David. He's
Yeah.
he's doing the printing of the things in the searing heat. Are you watching wrestling?
Sorry?
Are you watching wrestling?
Yeah, it's the OSW review, which is a bunch of Irish guys talking about wrestling.
Oh, yes, I remember. Right, I've got to tidy this place up. It's getting quite messy, isn't it? I was actually talking to David the other day about us making this space a little bit nicer. Maybe like painting some of the walls, putting our logo up. Still need to get the light fixed, actually. I must call the electrician about that. Yeah, that's been on the list for a while. And just generally making it a bit like of a nicer space to film in, ready for Christmas. What do you think? We already did like the paint splodge on the wall, so I know the right colour paint. I'm not sure if that wall is the right wall, but I just think that we could put our logo. There's bits that we need to get rid of now, and there's probably some equipment and stuff I need to sell too. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Anyway. Okay, I'm just reporting in that today has not been horrendous. So that's a win. We are managing with the orders because it's gone really quiet. David decided to take the laptop and work outside of the house today, and I think that was probably a really good thing. So we're not like under each other's feet all the time. And I am now trying to catch up on some admin stuff, but I feel a lot less stressed and a bit more chilled today. So something quite major happened on Sunday. I finally had my ADHD assessment come through. So I went through the doctors, through the GP, and I went through the Right to Choose pathway, which is a website. You can look it up and you can go through Right to Choose via your GP. So you basically go to your GP and say, I would like to apply for an ADHD assessment via the Right to Choose pathway, and this is the clinical partner that I have chosen. And you will usually get seen a lot quicker than going through the regular kind of like GP path. You still usually need to have an appointment with your GP to discuss why you think you have ADHD, and then it's up to them to decide to do the referral. So my referral was done via Right to Choose. I was given or recommended a particular clinical partner because their waiting list was a bit shorter, and I think it's taken, I'm not entirely sure, but maybe like 2 to 3 months for me to have my assessment, which I had on Sunday via web link. And at the end of the assessment, the doctor has diagnosed me with ADHD. Well, basically he's diagnosed with ADD, so the attention deficit disorder. So I don't have the hyperactive side, I just have the attention deficit side, which is no real surprise to me, to be honest. But it did, I don't know, it did hit me a bit, and it sort of knocked me a little bit yesterday, and took me a little while to kind of sort of, you know, I don't know, like accept it. I don't know really, because I kind of expected it, but it's weird when you say, oh, I think I've got ADHD, or I've suspected I've got ADHD, and then somebody actually says to you, yes, okay, you have. It's a bit like, oh. So I don't know. Medication is an option, but at the moment my blood pressure is too high, so that needs to come down really before they would consider putting me on tablets, or whether I can put strategies and coping methods in place to help instead.
I love this look.
Try again.
Let's try it again. I'll try and throw it on. Right.
This is amazing, isn't it?
Doesn't work. That's it. It's fine. That works. There you go. That works.
Cool.
Now,
Oh yes, you look like Tron.
there must be a cool way to do it.
This will really age people. The
Right.
people that remember Tron from the first time round, not the remake.
You know, like in detective shows, right?
Very cool. Very cool,
I
David.
think it was Mark. Yeah.
Okay, so today has been a nice day. I've been a terrible vlogger at the moment. I'm sorry. It's because it's summer and my routine is all thrown out of whack. And I could have recorded stuff earlier, but to be honest, I forgot. So David worked really, really hard yesterday on all the artwork. And then that meant today I could print stuff in the morning, and then I've just been to the cinema with Evie and we went to see Freakier Friday, which was brilliant and I really enjoyed it. I love the original films, love Lindsay Lohan, love Jamie Lee Curtis. We were just talking about this actually because David actually had dinner with Jamie Lee Curtis a very long time ago. So he went to the Chicago Book Fair for Disney Hyperion, who were his publisher, and he got invited to this big swanky dinner. I did go with him, but I was not invited to the big swanky dinner. And he sat at a table with Jamie Lee Curtis, Gene Hackman, who's the other person he just said? Oh my God, what's her name? She was in The Sound of Music. And it's gone from my head. Can't remember. Nope, gone, I'll have to ask him. But yeah, he sat and had dinner with all of them, which is like... but yeah, so we just went to see the film. Film was really good. Postman's due any minute. I printed everything this morning. David's packed it while I've been out. He's been printing another load of stuff. So we might actually almost be on top of things. It's really quiet, but to be honest, I am trying not to stress about it. Hi everybody. I didn't really vlog very much yesterday. Yesterday I took my daughter to see a show with a friend of mine and her daughter. It was really nice actually. We went to see Devil Wears Prada. It was brilliant, fantastic show, but I realised I had filmed nothing because we were just enjoying the day. It was nice to just kind of enjoy the day with friends. It's gone very, very quiet now, order-wise. We do still have some orders that need to go out today, but my son got his A-level results today for the first part of his A-level because he's doing further maths. He has to do the whole A-level maths year and take the exam in the first year, and he needed to get an A or a B to be able to proceed into the second year of further maths, and he did it, so that's great. So we're really, really proud of him. And Eva's just found out she doesn't have to wear glasses all the time anymore, so that's great. So that's all been good. So I'm going to crack on with some work now. I do have all of these ideas and stuff percolating around in my head, which I really want to kind of get out of my head. I'm reading a book about ADHD at the moment since I had my diagnosis, and it's quite good. I will report back on how I'm getting on with that and whether or not it does actually help me. So my plan is to use my lovely Coconatasha planner to help to plan out all of these ideas and things that I want to do. At the moment, I kind of just need to get on top of things. The house is a mess, like really bad, and it is very much stressing me out, but I'm also at the point where I don't have enough energy to deal with it. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. I might need to just like tackle one area at a time, but I so enjoyed having my day off yesterday, like really, really, really enjoyed it. And then when I woke up this morning, I was kind of like, I don't really want to do work today. So it's one of those kind of days, because August is always quiet, and I have learned, I think, to be honest, I'm past the point now. I can't stress about things that are out of my control. So I'm just kind of like, yeah. We keep doing this segment because people seem to enjoy it. So the last couple of videos we've done, we've had like a little chatty session at the end, and people seem to really enjoy that, didn't they?
Yeah.
So this week I thought, as I've had my ADHD diagnosis, and as David is currently waiting for his ADHD diagnosis,
Impatiently, because I've got ADHD,
clearly, that this might be a good kind of like topic to talk about, because I feel like a lot of the people that watch our video are creatives and small business owners. And I think that a lot of creative people do have a tendency to have ADHD or some form of neurodivergence.
are you okay with me listing your neurodivergencies? Or do you want to talk about your neurodivergencies?
How long's the video got to be? Has it got to be?
It's a pretty long list. So you believe you've got autism.
If you're going to talk about something that's like very personal to me,
Yeah.
can I overshare something that has happened to me in the last week that's personal as well? Or
You can.
Has it got to be related to you?
No. This is about us. The business is us. We are the business, you and I.
So they wanted to find out what was wrong with my bladder.
Oh, we're going really oversharing.
Yeah, so they asked me to go to the hospital, but they didn't tell me that I needed to have a full bladder. And when I arrived at the hospital, I didn't want to go to the toilet. So they made me drink loads and loads and loads of water. But the night before, I'd had this really elaborate pizza. And I actually thought I was going to shit myself rather than wee. And as it built up and up and up, I had to go to a secret place in the hospital where I...
A secret place?
A place away
Please
from...
tell me it was a toilet.
And then I failed my flow test. So I got this...
You didn't fail it. You said your flow test was fine.
Well, they've given me a pill, right? They've given me a pill, and I hope this is okay to say, because I'm going to use words not...
Oh, no.
Not swearing words, but...
No, you're not going to... No.
You said I could.
No. Yeah, but no.
They've given me a pill.
No.
Right, and the doctor said... It goes back into your, It's really weird feeling. As a man, I do understand how women feel.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Because I feel wet on the inside when that happens.
Dude, people have clicked onto this video thinking, oh, what a lovely studio vlog. I'm going to hear about this couple's business. Oh, isn't that nice that they work together? Oh, this is all lovely for 10 minutes. And then you're hitting them with fucking... Oh, I swallowed I did a bad word. That you're hitting them with
Don't cut that out.
You're then talking to them about bodily fluids. That is not what they are here for.
They will go, okay.
Okay, can we go back to ADHD? Please, dear God, can we talk about ADHD? Can we stop talking about the bladder and can we go back to ADHD and autism? You clearly have the oversharing side of ADHD. Clearly. Let's go back to the autism. Yes, which you think you have after our son was diagnosed.
I've
the ADHD.
Definitely, I have some of it or something.
Right.
Clearly.
You definitely have the ADHD.
Yeah. It's the oversharing.
You also didn't.
I think everyone's my friend and they're not.
Didn't your psychotherapist say you had?
Don't say psychotherapy. It makes me sound like I'm nuts.
No. It's good to talk about mental health. We are destigmatizing mental health.
Yeah.
Right here. Didn't she say that you also potentially had borderline personality disorder?
She wanted to get out of that office, I know she did, because she kept looking at her watch all the time, and they're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to give you as much time as you need, but if they're looking at their watch all the time, it means they don't like you. And yeah.
Let's focus on the ADHD.
So this week on the vlog, we're talking about Chiara's ADHD.
And your clear ADHD that you haven't been diagnosed with yet. So I actually went to the doctor after David for a diagnosis, and I've had mine first. And I think that's because I went through a different clinical partner to him, and you're still waiting. But he went through the same one that we went to for our daughter, and they were really quick for her. But for some reason, you're going to say it's the curse now, aren't you? Yours is taking longer.
It's the family curse. I was watching. Actually, I won't say what I was watching last night. I was watching a film about a family curse, and so much of it resonated with me. I think I'm followed by crows everywhere, which is weird. I've finished. You got more to add?
So, do you think that the fact that we both have ADHD makes the working environment more difficult and stressful? And do you think that when we had Phoebe, who did not have ADHD, clearly because she was so productive, it's an art.
Yeah.
Do you think that now that she's gone, we're basically like two chaotic little insects banging into things constly and not actually being able to get things done? That's not very good.
I don't know about insects banging.
No, what's the word? It's a different analogy.
I've struggled to focus on what you're saying. But what I will say is...
You struggle to focus on what I say every day.
Yeah, but what I will say is it's quite difficult to have a meal together when you've both sort of got ADHD, because I can't really concentrate on what Chiara's saying and I'm interested in what other people are doing in the restaurant. And then I think of something that I want to say, and then I talk to her and she's focused on other people in the restaurant. So really, when we go out, we're not going out together. We're going out with all the other people.
Oh my God, we should go to one of those restaurants where you don't sit facing each other. You kind of sit in a line and we just look out at all the other people walking around.
What restaurant is that? There's no restaurant.
And then we could just...
There's no restaurant. I don't know what she just said, but there's no restaurant that you go out to where you're not facing each other. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Unless you mean the dark restaurant. There's a dark restaurant. Do you know about the...
Oh, no.
Do you know about the restaurant where you go in blindfold and you can't see what you're eating?
No, that would freak me out.
Where other people are and there's all people walking into each other.
That would freak me out.
Yeah.
And I'd come up covered in food because I'd miss my mouth.
Yeah.
So everything would be all over me. I'd be wearing the dinner by the time it finished. And what if you're eating something wet and weird? I don't like, no. They could put anything on there. I don't like it.
Yeah. I thought of some
I want to know.
horrific stuff
I want
just
to
then
know what I'm putting in my
that they
mouth.
could
Thank
put
you
in your
very
mouth.
much.
Yeah, when you're not looking.
Yeah, no, thank you.
This feels really manic, like a therapist.
Like two people with ADHD trying to talk to each other.
Yeah, this week on the vlog, is this really still a vlog about crafting, or is it because we're going through medical stuff?
No, we're talking about real life. I think we're talking about real life and what it is like when real people run a business,
right,
and the struggles that they face.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that we have definitely realised is I know that my ADHD has 100% negatively impacted my business in the last, I would say, 5 years. I'm not sure why it got worse. I do know why it got worse.
See how quick that changed?
Sorry, I'm reading a book about ADHD because I'm trying to understand myself and I'm trying to obviously help our daughter and I'm trying to help you as well with my understandings.
No way anyone can help me.
I'm really hungry. Anyway.
So am I. I'm really hungry. We can't cut this off to go and eat.
So, yes.
Yeah.
When you have ADHD,
yep.
If you are interested in the thing that you are doing, you can hyper-focus. In the beginning of Who Be New, I think I was really interested in the stuff that we were doing. And I think now I am not so interested. And that is why I have struggled so much in the last few years. And you struggle because you're really not interested in the stuff that we're doing.
I'm so not interested.
You're literally just there for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like this talking to people, but because I don't know.
See, the YouTube you like because then people are telling you how fantastic you are.
Well, none of them are
Which
talking back. Oh, incidentally.
No, they do. They comment.
No, they do.
They comment.
I want to thank you.
We like the comments
so much. Thank you for all of your... So last week I said about the questions. Please send me questions. And I want to thank everybody that sent me these questions. See what I did there? None. There wasn't a single question sent in. So thanks for that. When I say like I really want to feel more sort of connected to you guys and like you want me around and then I read the questions and there's just like that's like a barren.
We got loads of comments though. There were loads of comments.
What were the comments? The comments all negative.
No, because you replied to loads of them. There were loads of comments. In fact, our last 2 videos, we've had the most comments we've ever had.
The most ever, have we?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, loads of comments. And then you created that bizarre phantom YouTube account just so you could reply to everybody.
Yeah.
But without posting any actual content yourself.
I don't want to post content.
Can't you find your old pig and chick videos and post those?
No.
What I'm saying is that we don't know where she's gone. She's gone away for the night, right? She just left. We don't know where she's gone.
But she doesn't have to tell us.
No, she doesn't have to tell us, but like she's taken all her favourites with her because there's loads of people missing. So I know she's taken her favourites, and we're clearly not 2 of her favourites. But you know what? Why have favourites? Why can't she take all of us?
Well, perhaps she was only allowed like 1 or 2.
1 or 2? She's taken that massive thing. That massive thing that's the size of all of us. I'm going to have a word with her when she gets back because this is just beyond a joke. I'll speak to her.
Don't cause any trouble. I don't want her to get cross.
Get cross? Wait till I see her.
No. I used to talk to stuffed animals all the time. I used to have a YouTube channel where I talked to stuffed animals and answered as the stuffed animals, but I realised it was a real sort of case study in how I needed therapy. I went to therapy instead, which has been better for everyone around me.
How is that any different than the stuff that Evie watches? You talk like the woman who plays all of the characters.
Evie watches the nursery nurse. Have you seen her? She's one woman who plays 30 characters talking to herself, and she probably needs therapy as well, I reckon.
So how is that any different than you with the stuffed animals?
Because I started to take the stuffed animals, right? I started to talk to the stuffed animals when the camera wasn't on. You know, at first I was
like, so now I understand why.
Yeah, I'd be cooking the meal, like I'd be frying stuff up, and I'd have a stuffed duck next to me, and I'd go, "All right," and "All right, Dave," and I was like, "Yeah, it's probably when I'm on my own in the house a bit much." I know I don't have any friends, but wow, that's like another level. Need more friends, probably a few more friends.
Do you feel like ADHD really negatively impacts your life?
I feel like my life is very negatively impacted anyway. I feel like I negatively impact everyone I meet. Which bit is the ADHD doing of that? I mean, like when I go out, I meet people and I think they don't like me. And then I go away thinking they don't like me, so I don't like them. And then I realise that they did like me, but by that point I don't like them at all. And I don't know how much of that is ADHD.
Whoa, okay, no, it's making my brain hurt.
Maybe that is ADHD.
Yeah,
Seeing
I
enemies
think-
everywhere, maybe.
I think, yeah, there is. Well, I mean, obviously, there's a lot to be learned about it. I mean, mostly it's about the lack of focus, lack of drive.
Yeah.
Obviously, just not wanting to do the things that you're not interested in, which is pretty much everything,
I'm not interested in anything.
apart from coffee.
Yeah, well, I get one coffee a day. I'm interested in that. And I get to that. I run to that. That's why I'm so fit.
And then it just all goes
cycle,
downhill from there.
Yeah. But once I've had the coffee,
Maybe you should
really,
just get up in the morning, go for the coffee, and then go back to bed.
It's a really good idea. Yeah, but then we'd have nothing to talk about now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And I wouldn't be on medication that was making that stuff happen.
Oh, my God, please don't mention that again.
I
This
think-
is like when we talked about your prostate exam in that other video.
Yeah, my prostate. They love.
Oh, no, I've
they
set them off
love going off, and like now they're wandering into my blood. I didn't ask them anything about my bladder, but now they're only they're interested in my bladder. They like going through.
Because they've determined that it is not your prostate. That's
Yeah,
the
and he was
issue.
telling me about the urology and all the stuff. He's like, "Well, we're going to insert a camera like
Bleh.
into your
Bleh.
the edge of your,"
Bleh.
and I'm like, "No, really, you're not, because you're really not, because I don't want to get into that relationship with the doctor. Not getting, yeah, I'm not getting penetrated."
Yeah,
by
so I do
nothing like
think that
No.
a lot of the
Wrong.
people that I speak to have ADHD. I think that's why I identify with watching a lot of their videos, because it's like watching the inside of my brain. I'm not going to ask you about the inside of your brain because, frankly, I'm terrified, and I think these people would be too. So we won't talk about that. But I'm hoping that some of the ADHD strategies might be helpful.
What
to
strategies
you.
have they given you?
Well, I haven't finished reading the book yet because I've got ADHD.
The funniest thing, when our daughter was given an ADHD assessment, she couldn't keep still for the assessment. She arrived late. And I think one of the things with the ADHD is, ironically, in order to get assessed for it, you have to sort of... Are you tired?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's the opposite, isn't it? You tired now?
Well, no, you people with ADHD struggle to sleep.
Oh, yeah, we struggle. I don't sleep at all. I wake up,
What
bang,
do you do?
at 4:30.
That's like the one thing. You're like, head hits the pillow, out like a light. Takes
Yeah, but
me ages to go to sleep.
But I wake up at 4:30, bang, like awake.
You mean we wake up at 4:30?
Well, yeah, I feel bad because
Kiara
Chiara doesn't get any sleep because I don't get any sleep.
I go back to sleep.
But I don't get any sleep
It's fine.
because I don't get any sleep.
You sure it's not me being up late that's keeping you on that edge of not quite deep sleep with the light on and the TV
Depends
on
what time
and
you come to bed. I mean, yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah. When you've
okay.
been married a while, you're not really sure what time the other person goes to sleep, really, unless you're the last one to go to sleep.
I don't want to delve into that one. Anyway, right, any other things to do with ADHD that I can think of?
I don't know. The problem is coming and talking about ADHD is the ADHD comes out, so you don't know what to talk about.
Well, I'm trying to remember all the things that I can't remember.
What is this got to do with vlogs?
It's about small business.
How?
Because the ADHD is destroying my small business.
Is the ADHD
Yes!
destroying? Right, okay, so because we both have ADHD, she definitely does, I probably do.
And the only reason our business probably survived this long is because we employed somebody who didn't have ADHD and
Yeah.
she was holding it all together.
So what do you do? Here's a comment. This is for the comments. What do you do if you're trying to run a small business and make money, but you both have ADHD and you can't concentrate on anything?
And then the problem is, because you've got ADHD and everything is so much harder,
Yeah.
you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and then you burn out, but then we can't take a break,
No.
because if we take a break, then there'll be no money. And it's just like, oh.
Let me tell you how bad it is, right? I'm not moaning at you, but this is how bad it is. I spend in the evening, in the afternoon, I design pet tags. And then in the morning, there's more pet tags. And then we go and print them. And then when we've printed them, we pack them for the post. But by the time the post arrives, there's more pet tags.
But
yet, we're making no money.
I think the key of it is the orders are actually not that high, but we struggle so much to just get things done
Yeah.
that it is stressful, even though there aren't really enough orders. But we are lucky in the sense that there are two of us doing this and not just one person, which a lot of these people are one person and they're doing everything. And I don't know how you do that.
What do you mean a lot of these people are one person? What?
A lot of the people watching are
one person?
one person in their business. They don't have
Oh,
extra
each.
people. Yes, they don't.
They're one person.
They don't have extra.
Sure.
They don't have extra people helping them. I have you helping me.
Yeah. So they have an advantage.
No, you are helpful.
Thanks.
The other day you did loads of artwork.
Yeah, I do loads.
Then, oh my God, do you remember you did that day where you worked really intensively, you worked really, really hard, and then the next day you were so tired you couldn't do anything?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you're selling me to the crowd.
No. But I think what happened was you focused and you worked so hard that the next day you burnt yourself out.
Chiara thinks that I'm amazing for working one day hard and then being asleep the next day. If you went into McDonald's and there was a guy asleep against the back wall and somebody said, "Oh, leave him alone, he worked yesterday," you'd be like, "He's useless."
No, but obviously I know you, and I know like your struggles with mental health.
Yeah.
So the fact that you are able to work at all.
There's not many businesses you can run away from, though. I run away from my business. Like, some days I wake up and I think, no more. I can't cope. So I run out the door and I run to another place.
Of course, the other thing is, like, so this week, which is why you haven't seen much of David.
No, you haven't seen much of me this week. Is this enough?
Yeah. He worked out of the house quite a bit. He took the laptop.
Chiara's suggestion.
He took the laptop and he went and he worked in other places, right? I can't concentrate if there are other people around me. Like, I cannot. I've realised that if I put music on or if I put like a TV show on, then I can focus on what I'm doing and I can get the work done. If there are other people around me, then I cannot focus. So when he goes, "Oh, I'm going to take the laptop and I'm going to work outside for a bit," I'm like, yes.
I went to work at Spoons. And working at Spoons was amazing because I really like red wine, but it's 9:30 in the morning, so I can't sit there and drink red wine.
Well, you know what they say, it's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. So I had a mint tea and watched other people drink wine, which really pissed me off. So I ended up coming home.
Who else was drinking wine at 9 o'clock in the morning?
Old guys. Old guys go and drink wine at Spoons. They don't give a monkeys. Old fishermen. And I like being among really old fishermen, I've realised. I just like being among them.
We live in a seaside town, by the way, in case that just seems really like random.
Yeah.
Not in the middle of a city or a town.
It's not just a town full of old fishermen. The old fishermen I'm talking about, they actually come out of the water. Not like swim out of the water.
Like in that book, not like that story you wrote.
Yeah, they come out of the water and they come off the boats and they just want to drink.
It's probably a good point to end this vlog here.
If you're more interested in small business than all this junk that we're talking about now, then I would say
real life stuff.
Focus on the stuff with Chiara in. And if you want to know about physical health, and if you have a husband or something...
Please stop pointing at your nether regions.
If you have a husband who's deteriorating in the same way that I am at a remarkable rate, get him to watch this and he might feel better about himself, because I've got so much stuff in my body that doesn't work. And it might be better for a guy to look at another guy and think, at least I'm doing better than that dude.
You say that, darling, but I actually think you're in extremely good condition for your age.
Yeah,
I would love to know how old people think you are.
How old do you think I am?
Don't tell them.
Sorry?
Don't tell them.
I'm 48.
Oh my God!
No, I'm not 48.
No, you're not 48.
No, so I didn't tell them. How old do you think I am? It's not 48, I'll tell you that.
No, we're gonna have to cut this bit out now because I want them to guess.
No, don't cut it out because there's somebody at the door. Is there somebody at the door?
No, they're just driving past.
See what I mean? It's so distracting.
There's so many things.
We set it up
we
in
should
this
just
room?
sit in a cube with nothing around.
What?
Cube.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, yeah, guess how old he is. Don't tell them.
Yeah, don't tell me. Don't.
No.
You guess.
Yeah, you guess.
Yeah.
Because I think you look incredible for your age.
Yeah, thanks.
No, sorry. I think you look incredible full stop. Not for your age.
I was really kind of really grossly unattractive when I was younger. That's not just me saying it. People fed that back to me. And I was really, really unattractive. And I was not just, I was morbidly...
Have you seen the pictures of me when I was a teenager?
Yeah, I was really and nobody liked me and I haven't got any friends. And then I started working out and one day I looked in the mirror and I thought, oh my God, killer. And from then I've liked more of...
I think most people go through that awkward teenager phase, apart from our daughter. And I looked awful when I was a teenager. Yeah, and I used to follow boy bands around and I met like NSYNC and Justin Timberlake. Right. And there was a picture of me with Justin Timberlake and you can just tell because he wasn't actually he was either not that much older than me or the same age. And you can just tell he's thinking, what the is this thing?
Yeah, no, I would say Chiara is stunningly beautiful.
And the guys from Five actually lauged in my face.
Yeah, that's
they
horrible.
were laughing at me when I asked for a pee. Yeah, I'm glad that
Justin Timberlake, I have to say, for Justin's sake, I was the same. I was really unattractive. I'm not saying you were, but Chiara is stunningly beautiful now. But in this photograph, with
I look like a turnip.
She's really grown into her look. She's same as I. That's why we're both really hot shit now. But in this photograph of Justin Timberlake,
If I find it, I'll put it on the screen.
he is like looking out the corner of his eyes. I was
Please
like,
don't
"What
mock
the
me."
hell is this? No. I mean when you were younger.
I know.
In the same way that I've got a photograph with Matthew Fox from Lost.
But I didn't know what to do
where
with my
he's
hair.
going, what's this dude? What's this dude? Yeah.
Oh, you love that picture. If I find that picture, I'll put it up as well so they can see it.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, if you're happy for me to share that picture.
No, I'm really not happy for you
Okay,
to
I
share
won't
it.
share that
Don't
picture.
share
You
anything.
don't get to see the picture of him with Matthew
Please
Fox.
don't know. Or maybe I'll put it up if she gets control and then it'll go up.
We'll just wrestle over the editing and then you'll know
Yeah.
who won by what you can see at the end of this video.
Yeah.
Right, okay. This is the good point for us to input the plinky plonky end of video music. Should we pretend that we're talking but not talking, and then I'll put the music over the top?
Should we hum into it? I do want to really hum into it because it's that same.
I love
Isn't
the
it?
fact that you've learnt my music now. Do, 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 do.
And then we'll play into it.
I can't actually remember how it goes.
I don't even know if you found it. It's like some weird nursery
It's on
rhyme.
iMovie. It's iMovie.
Oh God, you should have loads of little kids like singing.
No, that sounds terrifying.
As we go off the air.
Terrifying. Right, let's go. We've got to go. Glasses.
See you later. Thank you.
Bye.